Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Spencer Strider.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go? This is Bryce Terang. He was late there, strike one.
0-1.
Kicks and fires. On the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Sal Frelick, batting with one down, takes a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
One down, base is empty.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Strider deals. Just off the inside corner. Going to count 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
The batter now, William Contreras.
0-1.
Two outs. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Brewers go down quietly. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the show South. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, the big righty, Brandon Woodruff.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
And that's a base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II, one of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here is Austin Riley. Had himself a game to remember yesterday. He was a perfect 6 for 6. That one hooked foul. Woodruff deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And that is a big first out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Hot right now. 6 hits in the game yesterday. That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the top of the wall. Coming home. Out at the plate.
I don't think he got a great read and or jump as he was trying to score from second on that one. Nice execution by the defense. Come up throwing, hit the relay man, and then onto the plate. Beautiful example of a well-executed play.
Here's Sean Murphy. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Strider in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Andrew Vaughn now. And that is out of play. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. No score here in the second. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric
Batting
stuff
sixth,
from the jump. I mean, there's just no
designated
messing
hitter,
around
Reese
right now. It's still
Hoskins.
very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Two outs, base is empty. So here's the Brewers DH, Reese Hoskins. That's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line. Acuna on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Baldwin came up with 4 hits in his last game. That's hard hit in the line. Freeland makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Ozzie.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. That one ripped right center field. And it's off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ha-Sung Kim on the ground to third. Throws it away. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and the Braves take the lead. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. And that one is gone. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 4-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
1 down. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One out, runner at second. Here's Austin Riley. Fly to center his first time. That one ripped left field, and it looks like trouble. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
The
Milwaukee.
pitcher on here, Walker
Number
Buehler.
0.
He's making his second
Walker
appearance of the
Buehler.
season. Man at second with one away. And now Matt Olson, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is hammered right field. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sean Murphy.
And next is the designated hitter, Sean Murphy. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We head on down to the top of the third. Braves 6, and the Brewers nothing. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, David Fry.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. And a foul ball. Yo, 1. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And the batter now, Joseph Ortiz. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side for the second time today.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the bottom of the third, and here is Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin.
Walker Buehler will go back to work. Rips that one to right. Freeland makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna, singled and scored his first time.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. It has the distance, gone. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 8-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a 1-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is over his head. Good backup, though. He's right there and no advance.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Coming home. He will score. Safe, and that's his 3rd hit. Michael Harris II, next up for the Braves. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. That's an out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Austin Riley at the plate. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. In to score is the runner from third. It's 10-0. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Walker Buehler will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second. So the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching from
So
Milwaukee,
they turn things over to the righty, Paul
number
Blackburn.
58, Paul Blackburn.
Here's Matt Olson. 1 for 2. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia.
Got
Yeah.
a shout out to our guy, Frank.
Yes.
Now batting,
New York
right
for me is
fielder,
pretty good.
Sal
Yankees?
Frelick.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Caught looking his first time up.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. The Brewers hitless so far in the game. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command,
Now
not
batting,
walking opposing
catcher,
batters.
William
This
Contreras.
offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Bounce to the left side. The throw to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Gone in order are the Brewers. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back at Truist Park,
Leading
John
off
Giambi
for the
and Chris
Braves,
Singleton with you.
designated hitter,
And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Sean Murphy. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Everything is clicking in when you're producing.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Here's a catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 12-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So up next, Marcell Ozuna. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Up
Just one of
next
those
for the
seeing high base
Braves,
hits through the
second
infield. He just kind of
baseman,
rolled over on it a little bit, but
Ozzie.
sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line
Up
drives
next
don't
for the
always find a
Braves,
hole, but the
the
more you can hit the
shortstop,
ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're
Kim.
going to be in the long run.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next to hit. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. We played 4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's
off
check
for the
out the latest
Brewers,
news from
left
around the
fielder,
league.
Christian Yelich.
Strider back to work. Fought off foul. Foul ball there. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Down on strikes, looking for the second straight plate appearance.
Well, it's great execution to get that fastball inside. If you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate, but perfectly located. He threw it with conviction. You absolutely do not want to leave it out over the plate.
And now it's going to be Andrew Vaughn. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the run. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one in the air. Baldwin hauls it in to end the inning. So 5 perfect innings in the books. It's the Braves 12 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's long gone. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 13-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singing.
And it just flew out of here, Boo. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Paul Blackburn gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. The left-hander on now, D.L. Hall.
Number 37, DL Hall.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
And next for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Riley was a kid in high school that was scouted by most teams as a pitcher. In fact, 95% of the teams wanted him as a... That one ripped. Out of here! That's his fifth homer of the series. It's 14-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these
batting.
outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Mitchell makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Now the third baseman, David Fry. Outside corner for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell digs in now. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
That one close, rule the ball. And it's 1-1. And delivers outside. The Brewers yet to pick up a hit here. On the ground, out to short. Zips it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
2 down, bases empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Tap softly to the right side.
Ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Mears also getting ready. Well struck right field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily. So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves, 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Going, gone. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 17-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. D.L. Hall departs, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now
Aaron Ashby will take over here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. Yeah, you're out. And Acuna retired.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris II.
And here is Michael Harris II. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it across to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. We're through 6 full. You're dialed into the show. Back at Truist Park, here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang.
Bryce Turang.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't.
Ground ball up the middle. And he's safe at first. That's their first hit of the ball game. Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. Foul ball. Turang on at first. Nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Harris hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
So a man aboard. Up now for Milwaukee, William Contreras. First pitch misses. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Comebacker to the mound. That's out number 3. Brewers strand 1. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Austin Riley.
That one ripped. Out of here. His 6th of the series, and they tack one on the board. It's 18-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Swung on, belted. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. In the air, left side. Yelich on the move. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to 3rd with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
And a base hit knocks in a run. There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Aaron Ashby out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New
Milwaukee.
pitcher on now, Nick Mears.
Number 25, Nick Mears.
One gone, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And first offering is fouled off. Ozuna at first, one gone. Drilled in the air, high and deep, right field. That's back. Solo homer. She crushes that one to right field. That'll fire up the dugout. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 22-0. One out, base is empty. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Get out of town. They go back to back. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 23-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Back to the top of the order. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 24-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just beautiful, something to behold. But all you really needed was the sound off the bat. Did you hear that, Boog? I mean, that thing was going to go a long ways.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nick Mears will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Jarred Koenig.
Number 47, Jarred Koenig.
That's right. Yeah, all right. There we go. Yeah.
So up next, Michael Harris II. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Frelick ranging back. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping, he's going for three. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
So digging in, Austin Riley. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Forget it! Austin Riley delivers. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 25-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here is Matt Olson. Brush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 26-0.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're facing a left-hander. He did all those things until the very last moment where that hip just popped. Hands came through, nice little lag to it. Carried out nicely.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jarrett Koenig won't go any further tonight. Abner Uribe on the
Now
pitch here.
pitching for Milwaukee. Number 45, Abner Uribe.
Let's go, baby!
And now it's the Braves DH, Sean Murphy. On the ground. And foul ball. Deal 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. 8th inning coming up. Braves on top, 26-0. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Strider back to work. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Strider into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Throw on to Olson, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Out towards right center field. Acuna after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it.
Third baseman, David Fry.
David Fry up now for the Brewers. Just missed. Ground ball, Olson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. Atlanta leads it 26-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Uribe, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So, man aboard, Marcell Ozuna. Next up for the Braves. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And gone! He sends a rocket to left. His second of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 28-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Ozzie Albies. Next up for the Braves. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees. That's nicely done for the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ripped to short. In time to Vaughn. He's out. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. This to third. In time to Vaughn. That ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Slider right there.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting,
only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now. And a swing and a miss. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Late swing, foul to the left.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Sal Frelick. And first offering is fouled off. Mitchell off of first with 2 away. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.